Hey there, welcome to week 26 of my weight loss confessional. Last week, this past week was a pretty good week. I was down 3.4 pounds, and overall, I'm down 58.6 pounds. So I'm like really close to hitting 60 pounds down. I'm really close to the next. Oh, wait, no, I'm not really close to the next decade. I made it to the next decade from last week, so that was pretty cool. And I had a reward in mind for myself, and I'm trying to remember what it was because I definitely used it. Oh, I know what it was. I have a bunch of credit on Stitch Fix, and I wanted to order a box and get some new clothes. Although I've been pretty varied on Stitch Fix. I think the most I've ever kept was two things, and that was actually right before my surgery, so it was like terrible timing. But it was like a cardigan and I think like a Henley shirt, which I really like. I just like that style of top. So there are things that, I can wear regardless. Generally, I say no bottoms because I don't want any new bottoms right now, which is proving to be really difficult because I want to look like I've lost weight. And I'm wearing most of my like old clothes, or I'm wearing, let me just fix this, or I'm wearing, it's the end of the day, can you tell? Stretchy stuff, or clothes that I haven't been able to fit into for a while. Or that, didn't look good. So I have like no concept of really how my body is different. It'll be interesting. Tomorrow I'm hosting an event at a shooting range, and I've invited some media friends, and a couple of them have not seen me in a while. And um, actually, coincidentally, both of them I saw right before my surgery, or, about a month before my surgery. So they definitely saw me at my heaviest this time around. So it's like one of those things where I think people don't want to say anything, and then later you're like, oh my God, I look the same. Um, Clearly, I look somewhat different if I've lost almost 60 pounds. But like I said, I had a really good week, down 3.4 pounds. I was actually down a little bit more than that. Um, but, it just fluctuates. Like, if my weigh-in would have been Monday, which from like last Monday to this Monday, I was down 5 pounds. Um, which is kind of crazy, like for after a weekend, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm so in my work schedule now, and I think that's probably one thing that's really helped is not being home and not snacking anymore. I still like have an issue at nighttime when I'm looking for like that last thing before I go to bed. Last night I kind of overdid it. Not in like not in a binge sense, like obviously not as much as maybe I could have eaten before, but um, I had these things called peanut butter bombas from Trader Joe's. It's basically a peanut butter like cheese puff. It's not cheese, it's peanut butter. The stats are actually pretty good, and I had maybe 15 of them, and then I had a string cheese, and it was just too much, and I just got really bloated, and I did something bad, probably. Well, not probably. I mean, I know it's bad. When I had lap band, I did all the time, and that was I made myself throw up to get rid of the pain, which sounds really weird when you say it out loud, but I really had to go to bed because I have to wake up super early in the morning for my new job, and I just didn't want to stay awake. So that's what I did. And I just need to be more conscious. Like, it's not the first time it's the first time I've made myself throw up, but it's not been the first time I've gone to bed with like that pain from like eating a little bit too much. So that's like one of the things I need to do better at. I'm really good at vitamins and water. I have not been having any soda. I had like two, I think, one Diet Coke, and one um, diet root beer last week. Um, I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned, but my office has like unlimited soda. Um, and Diet Coke is my drug of choice, and I've given it up, except for in the rare instance when I don't have to buy it. Unfortunately, that's no longer a rare instance of my job. So I'm trying not to take advantage. But I think, only having one Diet Coke, um, and that was last week, is pretty good. So um, when you make a treat special and not, every day, then it is more special. Um, that makes no sense. I think I was like going for something um, profound, and it sounded really stupid. This schedule is doing a number on me. I basically wake up around 5 a.m. I actually first wake up at 4 a.m. and then I get really excited that I have another hour of sleep. Um, and then I feel worse by 5. So I don't know. I might just need to listen to my body and wake up at 4. Like maybe I only need 7 hours of sleep, not 8 hours. Um, but I get to work around 6:30, and I have to because it's like the news industry, everything is happening right away by 7 a.m. So I have to have all my faculties with me. By then, I've usually drank about maybe like 16 ounces of water with Mio Energy. So I have a little bit of caffeine going through me. I've usually already eaten my breakfast. By noon, I am ready for lunch, and then I leave at 4, which is actually kind of nice to be able to leave a little early. And then I come home. I'm home by 5. I do yoga, which I have not done yet. So that's why I'm in my Stay Golden, can you see it? Golden Girls shirt. Then I eat dinner. Then it's 8 p.m. I'm waiting for my Bright email to come in. I don't know if I've mentioned that. GetBrightEmail.com. It's a daily email newsletter with lifestyle, news, and culture stuff for women. And I am the founder and the Monday editor. We have a different editor every day of the week. And that is due to me by 8. And so I edit it, schedule it, and I'm in bed by 9 p.m. Like an old lady. Actually, I think they even stay out past 9 p.m. So anyway, that's my schedule. And I think it's probably been good for weight loss. Thankfully, I've been really good about meal prepping. I do it the night before, so I don't even have to think about it in the morning. And I'm pretty good about having things on hand, so there's no temptation to stop by somewhere on the way home. And I'm really not that type of person anyway. It's just like I hate going through a drive-through or stopping at a store with the after work rush. I'm never gonna want to do that anyway. It's not gonna be convenient for me. I mean, to be convenient for me is to have the meal prep, or not meal prep, but just like the same things that I eat. Like if I don't feel like doing anything, I'll have a turkey and cheese wrap on like a low carb tortilla, or a salad, and that's good enough for me. Because as much as I love Chick-fil-A, which is really close to my house, the drive-through just makes it like not an option for something that I want to do. And the surgery now makes things like Uber Eats not an option. Like toward the end of my surgery, or toward the end of the time right before I decided to get surgery, I probably got Uber Eats. I only learned about or started using it like maybe the last month, so I got it like once a week. And the problem is I found out one of my favorite places that does truffle fries was available at Uber Eats, and I thought they were just in Arizona, and they're here. I can't remember what it's called, wine burger or something like that. I don't know, but I would get like some kind of burger without a bun, and then an order of the truffle Parmesan fries, and it was so good. Now when I think of like large quantities of food, it makes me sick. The funny thing is like I would eat my meal over, an hour and a half, like when I got home from work, like watching TV. And it's like I didn't even have a lap band. It was a patty, which they're pretty big because they're like pretty big, bar burgers, not like a Five Guys type of patty. And an order of fries. Oh, and a milkshake. God. Yeah, no more milkshakes. I haven't had a milkshake in forever. I had like a couple bites of frozen yogurt, and it like did such a number on me, like as far as like dumping syndrome. It just made me not want to have it again, which sucks because I really love milkshakes. Oh well. Anyway, I've been like talking for over 10 minutes, and I already gave you all the good news. Um, so I'll let y'all know how my Stitch Fix ends up turning out. It should be here, I think, by the end of the month, but that was like my treat to myself for making it to the next decade. And I don't even know if I'll keep anything, but we'll see. I have enough credit, I think, to keep at least one or two things without having to, um, whatchamacallit, spend my own money. Y'all, I am drained. Okay, I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.